fair warning, you're probably going to hear me talking over some airplane noise. This is what happens when you live next to O'Hare Airport, or when you're visiting and you're next to O'Hare Airport. But what do I want to talk about here on this NFL Week 8 before we dive into those picks? How do we incorporate more steps into our life? I know it sounds like something that I beat to death, but I really think it's one of the missing pieces for many people, is just because I see it all the time when I'm at the gym. You know, you see people who are consistently going to the gym, and I'm not saying that they're living their lives wrong, and I see people going to the gym and they're still overweight, and it's like, what I think there's two pieces that are missing. One, I think that they're probably consuming too many liquid calories. That's going to be my first jump to almost always. And the second part is I just don't think they're doing enough of the natural, organic, physical activity that we used to do as just humans throughout history. People are jumping in their car to drive 2 minutes to the gym instead of walking 10. People are deciding that they're going to drive to the grocery store when that grocery store is a 5, 10, or even 15-minute walk away. People are opting not to take public transportation, even though the public transportation in big cities is oftentimes faster than an Uber or faster than taking your own car. These are the kind of small choices that you need to consciously make throughout the day in order to burn more calories just organically. And walking, getting more steps in, is the easiest way for you to lose weight and get to a healthy weight without really having to commit to any extra financial cost or really a big time commitment. Just make decisions and choices to get more steps into your life one way or the other. And there's a lot of different ways you can do it. I mentioned a few of them. If you want to get even more information about that, hit me up. We got a plane coming right over the top here. I'm going to have to speak very loudly right before we get into NFL Week 8 picks. So here we go. I love a couple picks that are a little bit off the radar. One, Jacksonville, +4 against Green Bay. I know people are like, that's crazy. Jacksonville sucks. Green Bay is really coming on and really playing well. But hey, listen, I like what I've seen a little bit from a turnaround from Jacksonville. Give me Jacksonville to keep this game close in Florida. Give me Detroit. They are the hottest team in the league, playing against maybe the worst team in the league at home. Jared Goff has been almost literally in one game he was perfect. Covering 11.5 against Tennessee, I think is going to be pretty easy. Then give me Cincinnati -2.5. Give me the Dolphins -4.5. Give me the Chargers -7 in the later pick there. I know it's going to sound very homer, but my favorite pick of the week is the Bears. Right now, the line is basically dropped to almost a pick 'em. I got it Bears -1. It looks like Jaden Daniels is going to play, but where I think the difference is in this game is the Bears defense is significantly better than the Washington Redskins defense. And I know the Bears defense is missing a couple guys on the back end in their secondary who are going to be out, but they have capable backups in their secondary. And I don't think Jaden Daniels is going to be the dynamic player that he was in the first 7 games of the season, or 7 weeks of the season. I don't think Washington's had their bye yet, so I think they are 5-2. They played 7 games. So yeah, give me the Bears as my favorite pick of the week at -1. And then finally, give me the Raiders in another kind of these weird picks against Kansas City. I know Kansas City hasn't lost this year, but the Raiders with Antonio Pierce seem to have played the Chiefs tough already last year, and I like them to keep this game close. So give me the Raiders in a close field goal game. I'm not saying the Raiders are going to win, but I like them to keep it under 10. And then I'm going to give you 2 lineups. I made 2 lineups here for DraftKings. One is going to sound again a pretty bit homer, but Washington secondary, dude, they're the worst in the league. So give me Caleb as my quarterback. Give me Achane, however you want to pronounce his name. I forget they changed. Everyone wanted to call it Achane, but I still call him Achane. Give me Bijan at the 2 running backs there. Give me Rome and DJ to stack with Caleb. Give me Tyreek getting Tua back. And then I'm going with 2 tight ends in the tight end in the flex spot with McBride and Mark Andrews. And give me that Vegas defense. Like I said, I like them keeping the game close there. That's a save pick. That's a save me some salary pick there. And then I like this sneaky high-scoring game, in a game that I talked about a little bit more on the other end. Give me Trevor Lawrence at quarterback to stack with Evan Engram and Michael Thomas Jr. And then I also like stacking that game with Jaden Reed and Christian Watson to get that game high scoring. I'm doubling up with Bijan at running back, and then give me Breece at the other running back. And I like, forgot even his first name, Tillman's the second receiver on Cleveland, with Jameis hopefully having to air it out, maybe get a garbage touchdown or 2 at the end of the game, and give me the Chargers D, and getting to play against New Orleans really beat up offense. So there you have it. Long form talk about how we can incorporate more steps into our day, and the week 8 picks. Have an awesome Sunday wherever you're listening and watching. There goes another plane. Have a good one.